Yo, 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 yo. Yes, I'm in my home library. As you guys can see, I'm in the library section of my home. You actually have to pull a book out of the bookcase on the other side to reveal this part of the home. Yes, this was definitely the selling point of the house right here. The books actually came, the furniture, it was just like this when I bought the home. So, this is probably one of my greatest possessions in my life. What's going on, man? Today I just want to talk about some of the best books that I've read that have shaped my life, have changed my life. Um, I'll never I'll never profess. Look at me trying to use fucking big words and shit. Fuck that. I'll never claim to be a finished product. I'll never sit here and act like I got it all figured out. I'll be the first to tell you I'm imperfect. I'm a flawed human being. So if you're looking for the YouTube guy that I know everything and I'm smart and everything, there's plenty of great guys for that, man. But I'm we the same, man, and we both trying to figure this shit out, one day at a time. And so the early part of my life, man, it was filled with a lot of fucking mistakes. I even still it was filled with a lot of fucking mistakes. I even still make a lot of mistakes to this day. But as you get older, as you get wiser, and you know you go through things, it hardens you and it shapes you to be who you are today. One of the best things somebody ever told me was learn from others' mistakes so you won't, they won't become your mistakes. And if I had learned that a long time ago, I would probably be a lot wealthier, a lot richer, a lot more successful. So let me tell you that now. Learn from others' mistakes. Hell, learn from my mistakes. See the mistakes that I made in my life, and definitely stay away from them. But like I said, what I wanted to do this one for is just put some knowledge on your brain. Uh, Introduce you to some things that changed my life, that changed my way of thinking, that changed my mindset, and it mainly came from books, man. I'll never forget, somebody told me, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. And so when I would talk about these certain books, or I talk about these certain things I learned from these books to my homies, it'd be foreign to them. They'd be like, nigga, what? And so that was one of the big reasons why I had to just delete my whole friend circle. So I don't have any friends. I don't hang out with any homies. Just because our mind state, our mentalities are just totally different. But one of my best friends is books. I believe it was in the mastery book. Robert Greene says, if you don't have masters, use books, to be your, not master, use books to be your mentors. And so just like this book alone, hold on, let me show y'all this book real quick. Let me get this shit going. What's good, Dino? Screen capture, window capture, display, window capture. There we go. Add source, window capture, add source. Just go to the. All right. Let's see that. Hold on, give me just a second. Hold on, let's see. Let's get this shit straight. Boom, boom. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all the books. What's good, Maya? What's good? So I'm gonna give y'all the books that changed my life, that shaped my life. And sorry, I just got a text message. So I'm gonna give y'all the books that changed my life, that shaped my life, bro. And the first one, bro, the first fucking one is Think Shit. I can't type for shit. Think and Grow Rich. Bro. So I was walking through the I was bro, I was walking through I was walking through the world. I was walking through life basically fucking sleepwalking. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by sleepwalking was, I wasn't thinking about my future. I wasn't thinking about, like, yeah, of course, I knew I wanted to do something, be successful, make money or whatever, but I wasn't aware of how the world works. I wasn't aware of how money works. I wasn't aware how people work. And so the thing is when you like that, then you wait, let me see. Let me find a good let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna find a good page for a summary. When you living like that, you sleepwalking, because when you sleepwalk, you half woke. You can move around, you can walk, but you bumping into shit. You not seeing, you bumping into shit. You taking L's. My life was filled with taking L's, bro. I would constantly be taking L's. I would I would fuck up some shit. I would have to pay some shit. I would have to owe some money. I would procrastinate, and then it come back and bite me later. I get money and wouldn't save it, or wouldn't do right with it. I meet people and I see the way that they was trying to manipulate me or fuck me over. I was sleepwalking through this world. And so I don't know if they call this shit social intelligence or whatever, but just being aware, it will make you, oh my God, these fucking websites reject all this shit. But the first book, bro, that really changed shit for me was Think and Grow Rich. Clever Girl Finance. So here's a couple things that are in this book. And I encourage all y'all to go fucking read this shit, you know what I'm saying? Or go read the summary if you don't have time to read, or get the audio book. I believe Audible, if you sign up to Audible, they'll give you 2 free books, you know what I'm saying? But this is the one that shaped me. I'll give you 5 books that changed shit for me. So, number 1, all achievement is based on desire. Hill states that desire is the fundamental building block of success. With a weak desire to achieve, you'll get weak results. And you need to be steadfast in your desire to achieve your goal, as it is a starting point of all achievement. It's like the age-old adage, like Brandino Maya. If McDonald's was hiring for managers and janitors, which one do you think would be the easiest job to get? If McDonald's was hiring for managers and janitors, which one do you think would be the easiest job to get? And tell me why. Just give me a short answer of why. First guy that types it up, you know what I'm saying, that get the response. If McDonald's, let's not say McDonald's, let's say Nike. If Nike was hiring for general manager or janitor, which one do you think is the easiest? Maya, why do you think it's the easiest one? Why do you think the manager job would be the easiest one? Anybody out there? Why do you think it would be easier to get a job as a manager versus being a janitor? Exactly. Well, no. So the thing is, so I'm glad both of y'all said that. Maya said because everyone goes for the janitor. Exactly. Number 1, everybody is thinking. Most people in this world, they small-minded. Most people in this world, they don't think big. They have weak desires. They don't have strong desires. So everybody's going to go for janitor because they feel like, oh man, I'll never be a manager. I'll never make the manager. Oh, I'm not qualified to be the manager. I'm going to be the janitor. So that one's going to be the hardest because everybody going to sign up for the janitor. But it's only going to be a few people that sign up for the manager because it's only going to be a few people that feel like they can do that job. And that's why you got to have strong desires. If you have weak desires, then you'll get weak results. If you think small, you'll get small results. You'll get small, rewards. But if you think big, now you might not land a manager job. But that's the basis of how people think. They thinking, oh, I'm gonna go for the janitor job because I know it'll be easy. But everybody is thinking like that. So it's gonna be hard because it's gonna be a big ass pool of people going for that. All right. So it says it can't be just a passing thought, but rather you should have definiteness of your plans. Your desire to reach your goal must be paramount. Hill outlines 6 steps he recommends to fuel your desire. Number 1, write down the exact amount of money you want. 2, determine what you're willing to sacrifice to get it. 3, pick a date to achieve your goal. 4, create a written plan to achieve your goal. 5, write down your plan and date. 6, read the written statement out loud once each morning and again each night until you have it memorized. Once memorized, continue reading it twice daily, morning and night. I said that I wanted to make $100,000 this year. And so what I did was I put $100,000 as my screensaver at the end of last year for this year. I put $100,000 as my screensaver. And every day when I looked at my phone, it say $100,000 in 2022, $100,000 in 2022, $100,000 in 2022. Every time I looked at my phone, I would see it. So what that did was that drove me to take those actions that needed to be taken to make that much money. So if I wasn't going to get it all through rap coaching, if I wasn't going to get it all through YouTube and through Patreon, that means I had to bring in another hustle. I had to add more hustles to my game in order to achieve that. And when I wanted to, and my mind was set on that shit, then my body, everything in me went towards working towards that goal. And sure enough, I hit that shit by November, bro. Like no cap. So have big desires. Don't dream small. Don't think small because you'll get small results. You'll get small, you know what I'm saying? And when you have those desires, write them down. Fix your mind on them. Tell yourself it. When you go to sleep, when you wake up, make it everything you see, and then your body will move in that direction, bro. All right, number 2. Failure happens when you quit too soon. According to the principles in this book, there are certain factors that tie into failure. Procrastination, indecisiveness causes many failures. That's why I be telling y'all on the Patreon, hey, finish your fucking songs. Because if you quit your song, it's gonna, number 1, you're gonna have a habit of quitting early. You're gonna have a habit of quitting. But also what happens when you don't finish your song, you don't learn any lessons after that. By the time you finish the song, you've came up with a second verse. You came up with a last line for each verse. All of these things that you're putting yourself and putting your mind through by just finishing. Who gives a fuck if the song is a failure? Who gives a fuck if nobody hears the song? Just by achieving the shit, just by finishing the shit, you get better. You learn more. A lack of faith. How many of y'all be telling yourself, man, I ain't gonna make it. Man, this shit hard. Man, this shit, bruh, like, it's been proven, like, if a motherfucker say, like, man, I might die this year. Like, if you say something, if you tell yourself something, you constantly tell yourself something, nigga, your body is gonna move in that direction. The body does what the mind tells it to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel myself getting sick. I think I'm finna get sick. Then you look up and you fucking sick. A lack of faith. According to Hill, our beliefs determine our desires. The next book we're going to talk about, or probably a book we're going to talk about, is As a Man Thinketh, because you are your thoughts. We are our thoughts. We are what we tell ourselves. We are what we tell ourselves, bro. So if we tell ourselves we mediocre, if we tell that's how our body, that's where we're going to move. Our body is going to move in that direction. He recommends incorporating faithful affirmations. Affirmations. What is your inner dialogue? What are you telling yourself? Is it a bunch of negative shit? Is it a bunch of pessimism? Or is it optimism? Think about Kanye West, bro. I studied Kanye West, bro. And when you saw that documentary and you saw how his mom, Kanye, you're so amazing, Kanye. Kanye, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. His whole life, his mom was telling him he was amazing. His whole life, his mom told him he was going to be great. That's why his ego is so big. That's why he had the audacity to become a rapper when they told him all he could do was produce. I know y'all heard that fucking story on the end of Last Call on his first album. Everybody doubted him, but he had that internal dialogue that I can do it. And even, just go back. I want everybody, when we get off this stream, to go listen to Last Call by Kanye West. And just how he talks about, they say that I'm arrogant, but it's myself. My self-esteem is high. I use that shit to push me forward. It ain't even about being cocky and arrogant. It's having a strong self-esteem. It's having a strong sense of self. You can't be a strong man. You can't be a strong person in this world and you doubting yourself and you telling yourself you weak and you telling yourself all of this bad shit is going to happen. You have to feed yourself positive affirmations. That dialogue in your head, that voice that's in your head, that motherfucker needs to be positive. A lot of people are poisoned by their parents, by their upbringing. You know, for no fault of their own. You got some people who parents be like, no, that's too dangerous. No, don't do that. No, you might. And what that does is that programs you to be the person that's scared to take risks, to be the person that's scared to take that step. We can change it though, but it's gonna take that fucking inner dialogue, that inner voice, not fighting against you. Not fighting against you. Before I started my YouTube channel, this one and the other one, just this one and the other one, it was a part of me said, bro, ain't nobody gonna, coach, you ugly. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you talk about manosphere shit. Coach, you ain't rich. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you talk about that. Coach, you ain't no alpha. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you talk about getting the girls. Yeah. It was a little voice behind saying it, but nah, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna do it. I can do it. I did it once. I'm gonna do it twice. I already did it. I seen the hard work that went into. I'm gonna do this shit. I don't give a fuck if don't nobody watch. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. Keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. That's why when this channel first started up, I was consistent and then I stopped. Because there was a part of me saying, man, ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit, bro. You may be an expert on rap, but that's it. Nah. Cause I told myself the same shit for the Rap Coach channel. My first video, it was yeah, right? Thank God I fucking did, bro. It was a gap between my first and second video on the Rap Coach channel because somebody on Reddit told me, bro, ain't nobody gonna listen to you, nigga. You never made it. You a failed rapper. Look at this failed rapper trying to teach people how to rap. How you gonna teach niggas how to rap and you ain't never make it? That inner dialogue. Nah, keep going, bro. Keep going. Despite it all, just keep going, bro. Just keep making the videos. Just keep going. Hill advises the use of affirmations to help form the mind into believing in yourself and to deepen your faith. As it relates to affirmations, he specifically suggests the following. Know you are capable of achieving your goal. Promise to be persistent in pursuing your goal. 2, spend 30 minutes a day thinking about the type of person you want to be. Your thoughts will change into reality. Boy, I used to think about, Bro, when I started my Rap Coach channel, I was working 60-hour weeks. But I used to think about a life where I could get up and make video. Bro, I used to think about this life, bro. I used to think about this shit here, bro. I used to think about this shit, bro. I used to think about getting up every day and making videos and getting paid for that shit. I used to see it. It didn't look like this. I used to see it in my old apartment. But I had the vision of that shit, bro. Spend 10 minutes each day focusing on increasing your self-confidence. Number 4, write down your goal and don't stop until you achieve it. Now this shit gonna get me emotional cause nigga, I ain't just reading this shit, bro. This my life. This book helped me become what I am today. This book helped me, bro. Be positive and generous with all those encounters, with all those you encounter. Good things don't come to those who have ill intentions. And that's just simple enough with hey, you get back what you give out. You get back what you give out. If you give out positivity, if you give out generosity, things tend to come back to you in that way. Not all the time, but you're gonna get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Shout out to my man CJ. One of the most important key takeaways from Think and Grow Rich Summary is to utilize positive affirmations to change your mindset. Guys, you are your thoughts. We are our thoughts. We become our thoughts. Our thoughts become reality. Indecision, doubt, and fear. According to Napoleon Hill, before you can use any of the strategies in his book, your mind must be open to receiving wisdom. In order to have an open mind, the human brain must be free of enemies of indecision, doubt, and fear that are driven by the 6 basic fears. The 6 basic fears. The fear of poverty. Poverty is tied to suffering, and suffering is something many are fearful of. It's embodied by indifference, indecision, doubt, worry, overcaution, and procrastination when it comes to your belief about being wealthy. Man, when I first started, I used to think, man, I'm going to run out of ideas eventually. Man, I can only teach so much about rap. Man, this shit is only going to last for so long. Man, I'm only gonna be able to sustain this rap coach shit for so long until people have felt that they've learned enough and they've moved on. Man, I had to get that shit out of my mind, because the thing is as long as I do the work, as long as I stay on my grind, it's gonna forever come in. It's gonna come in forever. It's gonna be good. And so I never worry about when the next check coming in, when the next student coming in, I just keep doing the fucking work. I'm not worried about oh shit, the money getting a little low. Nah, cause I know as long as I keep doing this work, a year from now, I'm gonna be good. 2 years from then, I'm gonna be good, because all of this work that I've done, because I've stayed positive and I kept on and I stayed on, it's gonna accumulate. It's gonna compound. Criticism. The fear of criticism is a painful one. People usually exhibit it through self-consciousness, lack of poise, and inferiority complex. That's me thinking, man, Rap Coach Drew got 250K subscribers. Who gonna go click on the video of the nigga with 50 subscribers? Extravagance, lack of initiative, lack of ambition, and it instills resentment in people. Instead of exactly, Mikey, exactly. Instead of taking, but the thing is, and you absolutely right, Mikey, but if I'm being negative, I don't even see that. If I'm being down on myself, if I'm being pessimistic, I don't even see that. I don't even see that fact that's gonna be the one thing that carries me. It's always gonna be new rappers. It's always gonna be people looking for knowledge. But if we pessimistic, we can't even see that shit. And then some people let the pessimism stop them before they even realize the shit. Imagine if I would have listened to that voice and stopped. It's power in that shit, bro. The thing is, Maya, the thing about criticism is, bro, they hated Jesus. They hated Jesus. They killed Malcolm X. It's people that hated Thriller. I always say, you got a room of 10, and I learned this from Charlamagne. You got a room of 10 people, 3 of them gonna love it, 3 of them gonna hate it, and 4 of them ain't gonna give a fuck. Do it for the 3. Don't think about the other ones. You ain't got enough time, you ain't got enough space in your brain to think about the other 7 motherfuckers, because the 3 is who you do it for. If I'm worried about the other 7, it's taking away so much. It's taking away time. It's taking away energy. It's taking away concentration and focus from the 3 people that matter. Instead of taking criticism negatively, look at truly honest criticism as an opportunity to improve. When criticism doesn't control you, it gives you great power to become even better. And I still struggle with this. I'm not perfect. I told you I'm a deeply flawed individual. And I still struggle with a lot of this. It's a journey. But starting, that's the most important thing. Starting. All right, let's go. Ill health. A fear that's tied to fear of death that results from illness. It can result in hypochondria, susceptibility, self-coddling, and intemperance. Let me see what that means. I don't know what that means. Lack of restraint, excessive indulgence, especially in alcohol. Okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. All right. To counter the fear of ill health, you need to prioritize your physical and mental well-being through exercise, healthy eating, rest, and other health activities. Man, everybody can attest how they feel after a fucking workout. You feel amazing after a workout. Your body is the temple. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Your mind is attached to your body. Take care of your body, and your body gonna take care of you. The loss of love. Fear of losing someone's love makes people less likely to trust others and is driven by jealousy and fault finding. Human nature is hard to control, and the loss of love is inevitable. I can't dilute my message anymore out of fear that somebody might take it the wrong way and unsubscribe from me, because it won't be fair to everybody else. If I'm not 100% real and 100% honest with artists because I want to protect one person's feelings, then how good of a coach am I? Hey, people going fall off. Hey, I was the biggest Future fan. I still love Future, don't get me wrong. But if Future was worried about keeping his old fans, then Future can't grow to become the Future he is today. And that's with anything, bro. We look at NBA 2K or Madden and be like, man, I hate that shit. That shit done got whack. You think Madden gives a fuck? People still gonna buy it. People still gonna play it. Hey, evidently, eventually, it's going to be some people that fall off. It's going to be some people that don't like it. But you can't let that shit stop you from your mission, because once again, you worrying about the lack of love, the loss of love and all this stuff. It's taking away focus. It's taking away time. And it's taking away energy from what's important, the task at hand. The fear of old age, embodying by slowing down and developing inferiority complex around the age of 40. Referring to oneself apologetically as being old. Niggas call me old nigga. Niggas call me school OG unk. But what I do, nigga, I make sure I know about Yeet. I make sure I know about the young shit. I make sure I know about the fresh shit. I make sure I know about the Uzi, the Uzi flows and all that stuff. Even though I'm old. And that's what helped me thrive over all of these rap coaches. Because they so stuck on one type of rap, on one type of genre, one type of era of rap. Let's move on. The fear of death. Okay, the fear of death leads to focusing on dying rather than living, lack of purpose and lack of suitable occupation. However, death is inevitable, so it's important to focus on living and appreciating your life. I don't even know why I was gonna skip that, but we can't fear death, bro. I used to fear death, nigga. Bro, nigga. I used to get high, and this was in my teen. This is why I got stuff fucking with weed. In my teens, I used to get high and think about dying and going to hell, bro. And then I would think about, damn, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go to hell, and I'm gonna be there forever. And that shit, oh my God, nigga, that shit crippled me so bad because, nigga, just the sheer thought of it, it like, even thinking about it now, it just, you know what I'm saying? Just the thought that, damn, I'm gonna die. Damn, but you gonna die? My mama gonna die? My dad gonna die? My grandpa died? We all gonna die. Get busy living, cuz. Get busy living, because that shit will consume you, because it consumed me. It consumed the fuck out of me. And it's just like this endless hole. This fucking endless rabbit hole. The fear of death really, that shit really resonates in me. That's why I skipped the motherfucker. But I used to be scared of that shit. But it's like, bro, what are you gonna do in between those two? You know what I'm saying? Your tombstone got 2 dates. It got your born date and your end date. But what matters is that dash. What are you doing in the middle of that? What can you do so you can live forever? So you can live longer than your funeral date? It's what we do in this life now that matters. Can't worry about death. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come for all of us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't too alive to die. You ain't too alive to fucking die. So you better get living. Better get busy living. Because you're gonna be dead for a long time. And we only on this earth for a short time. Better get busy living. All right, let's move on. 3. Success. I know that chapter. I know that chapter was a little dark. It got a little dark for a minute, but let's bring the light back in. 3. Success starts with believing in yourself. Our top takeaway from Think and Grow Rich summary. A big part of Think and Grow Rich secrets have to do with believing in yourself without fail. Once you decide on a goal, there should be nothing that stops you from believing that you can achieve the goal. Napoleon Hill's way of furthering your intent to make your desires happen is through clear focus. Clear focus. He recommends these Think and Grow principles. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed and repeat aloud your written statement based on what you want to achieve. That's me wanting to make that 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like real talk, nigga. My girl, she, nigga, I remember one day she was like, damn, you started off every day saying I'm gonna make 100,000 this year. Why you stop? And I said, you know what? I need to get back on it. Repeating this morning and night until you have a clear image in your mind of all the money you wish to make. Number 3, placing this written statement where you can see it first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Read it until you have committed it to memory. For some people, you can put it in the bathroom when you take a piss. You can put it on your phone, on your screensaver. I always put fucking my phone screensaver. It used to be of pictures. Now it's of words. Now it's of either quotes or something that when I read, like I said, my phone screensaver now says it ain't about what you teaching. It's about what they learning. That's my screensaver now, because I got to remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might have to go over a subject over and over again till guys finally get it. All right. Hill also goes into detail about leveraging your sixth sense and training your subconscious mind. That's that inner dialogue right there. These are my takeaways about this. Leverage your sixth sense as you make decisions. Train your subconscious mind. According to Hill, it's important to train your subconscious mind to focus on positive emotions and avoid negative ones. Some of the major positive emotions include desire, faith, love, enthusiasm, and hope. On the other hand, fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstitions, and anger are major negative emotions. Fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition. I know you guys have heard of abundance and when I get into, you know what I'm saying, cuz this is the book I learned about having abundance mindset. When you have an abundance mindset, it counters having a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset is one of fear, one of jealousy, one of hatred, one of revenge, greed, and superstition. The simplest way I can put it is, do y'all tip? Be real, be real. Everybody in this motherfucking chat, let me know. When you go to a restaurant, do you tip? Do you tip? I got something that might change your mind. Do you tip? Does everybody tip? Be real. If you don't, let me know, because I wanna put something on your mind. But if everybody tip, then it's cool. Does everybody in here tip when you go to a restaurant? When you go somewhere and you're getting served, does everybody tip? Cause this going to tell it right here. This going to tell it. And I'm not trying to point anybody out. I'm not trying to single nobody out. We growing in this motherfucker. We are fucking growing in here. Does everybody in here tip? We don't have tipping culture where I'm at. I do, yeah. 20%. The reason why you tip, the reason why people don't tip is because they have a scarcity mindset. People that don't tip, they have a scarcity mindset. They thinking like, damn, if I tip $5, that's $5 less I got in my pocket. Damn, if I give them a tip, that turns this $30 bill into $35. You tip. So the thing is it shouldn't be about the waitress. You tip because you have an abundance mindset. You're supposed to tip because it's like the reason why I tip. The reason why I tip is because let me give you this $5 because I know it's gonna come back. Let me tip you this 20% because I know it's gonna come back to me. When you have an abundance mindset, things tend to come to you. You're not tight with your money. You're not penny pitching because you know it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back plus tax. It's gonna come back when my mom needs something. Now I don't give people money just like that. But if a family member, if a loved one, if they need something, I give it to them. I'm not thinking, man, I'm gonna be $100 less. Man, I'm not gonna be, man, my net worth gonna be a little bit less. No, give. Give because you fully expect things to come back to you. When you think scarce, you live scarce. But when you give it, when you're abundance, when you have an abundance mindset, things come to you plus tax. It may not come directly from that person, but because I have this mindset that if I give, things will come to me, you're living life like that. And so things happen to come to you. But if you're scarce, if you're jealous, if you're greedy, if you have hatred, then you're shutting off all of these doors that could be open to you. You're cutting off all of these blessings that could be falling in your lap because you got a scarce mindset. Oh, I ain't going to that industry mixer shit. I ain't performing at that motherfucker. I ain't going to that thing shit. Ain't nobody gonna know me there. You think about everything you could have possibly cut yourself off of. Having an abundance mindset, bro. Tip. I tip because I know it's coming back to me. I know I'm doing things in my life that's going to bring the blessings back. It may not come right now, it may not come down the line. I promise, bro. I promise. Once I started tipping everybody, that's when money started coming. Money opportunities started coming. Like you wouldn't fucking believe, bro. But anyway, let's get back into it. You must take action. You must take action to achieve success. This falls in line with it. What I tell y'all, the goddess of luck smiles down on men of action. The goddess of luck shines on men of action. Simply enough, if me and you both are looking for jobs, and we both on all of the job sites, we on Indeed, we on ZipRecruiter, we on all the job sites. You in that motherfucker all day on the job site, me too. But I'm out on the streets, going door to door, looking for jobs, filling out applications. Who's gonna be more successful? Naturally, I am, because I'm taking action. The more action I'm taking, the more my chances are improving. The more my chances are increasing. That's how Beck, my girl Beck, she came to Houston, bro. This Australian white girl came to Houston, Texas, and she has more connections than I do. And I've been living here my whole life. Because she took action. She took action, and she was polite, and she shook hands, and she spoke to people. Now when she comes to Houston, she has her own studio she can go to without me. She has a radio station she can go to without me. She has a show promoter that can give her a show without me. Because she had that abundance mindset. I'm going to go here. I'm going to talk to this person. I'm going to shake this hand. I'm going to be taking action. The goddess of luck shines on men of action. Men or women of action. The more action you take, the more blessings fall into your lap, fellas. As one of Think and Grow Rich principles, Hill discusses his belief that you can't simply hope. You cannot hope for the outcome that you want. You must have the desire, and you must have a plan to achieve your desire and take action on that plan. He suggests the following steps to organize planning to reach your goal. Join a mastermind group. That's what we in right now. That's what my Patreon is. That's what my chat is. You feel me? You just by simply jumping into the chat and asking a question about engineering, you might get a fucking question answered that you wouldn't have just sitting at home. Number 2, decide what you can offer each group of the mastermind. Because if you can give value to somebody else, then it's a mutual thing. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Because you got value, I got value. Now we both better for it. We both better because of it. Number 3, meet often, 2 times per week, once or more. Number 4, maintain good relationships with all in the group. Collaboration is the key to achieving your desires. I'm pretty sure mastermind groups were a novel idea when this book was written, but today, mastermind groups are very powerful. That's what we are, guys, a mastermind. Don't forget persistence. Willpower and desire, when properly combined, are irresistible. Willpower and desire. That can't quit attitude, that I'm going to make it happen no matter what, because this is my purpose. This is my life's purpose. So I got to make it happen no matter what. When properly combined, are irresistible and are almost sure to fulfill their desires. Henry Ford was known for his persistence, as were the Carnegies. People who want to achieve success will do well to take note of their unyielding persistence and incorporate it into their own lives. Success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. That's why I love watching movies about motherfuckers that became millionaires and billionaires. I love watching those movies. Success leaves clues. Studying somebody, just reading up on what somebody did might give you that hidden answer that you was looking for. People will do well to take note of their unyielding persistence and incorporate it into their own lives as a part of the Think and Grow Rich principles. Hill views lack of persistence as a weakness that can definitely be overcome. See how everything in here is still positive. It's not talking about you're doomed if you don't do this. It's talking about you can change this. If you're this way, you can change it. It's his ability to change. That goes along with the positive affirmations, with that internal dialogue being positive, feeding yourself positivity, feeding yourself optimism in the face of all odds. That's Coach motherfuckers telling me I can't make no fucking channel because I ain't never made it. I had the audacity to make a fucking YouTube channel teaching people how to rap, even though I never made it. That fucking persistence got me to where I am right fucking now. Ooh, don't isolate yourself. This is a good one. Don't isolate yourself. People will help you win. Hill is a big proponent of not isolating yourself by leveraging mastermind groups. A mastermind group is a group of individuals who collect. That's the Discord. That's the Discord. That's the Discord in a fucking nutshell. A mastermind group is a group of individuals who collectively work towards a definite end in a spirit of harmony. You can create success much easier through your mastermind group than you could on your own. Think about it. Think about it. I thought I could do everything on my own. I thought, cause I'm an Aries, and you know, as an Aries, we feel like these motherfuckers ain't doing it how I wanted it to be done. I need to do this shit on my own. Don't isolate. Don't cut yourself off from the world, bro. You can create success much easier through mastermind group than you can on your own. In fact, Hill advocates that it is not possible to be powerful without the help of a mastermind group. That said, other people can't create your success for you. So it's also important to have specialized knowledge in the field that you intend to make money in. Does this mean you have to be an expert? No, I wasn't an expert when I started. And every day, each month, every video, everything that I teach y'all, I learn. I become a better writer. I become a better coach. I become a better rapper. I wasn't as good as I am today in 2019. I didn't know everything I knew. I'm still learning. According to Think and Grow Rich Secrets, no, you don't. But you do have to actively learn about your area of interest and surround yourself with experts. Success leaves clues. Mentors, if you don't have mentors, books, interviews, podcasts, like it's all there. That's why I don't watch a lot of TV. Bro, that's why most of my screen time is on YouTube, bro. Most of my screen time is on YouTube, bro. I could go to my YouTube. I could go on my YouTube and it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing but shit that helps me. It's gonna be nothing but shit that helps me. African Americans don't know what a leader is. Let's see. 10 things men shouldn't live without. A lot of it still is bullshit. The rise of lonely men. Fucking fresh and fit shit. Talking about Kevin Samuels. Lupe Fiasco. How should you appreciate A$AP Rock? Just different shit to feed my brain. Different shit, bro. I created my mentors. YouTube is my mentor. Because anything I want to learn about, I'll find somebody's channel and I'll binge that shit. I want to know everything this motherfucker talking about because my brain just going. Okay, but yeah, that's it for Think and Grow Rich. Overall, Think and Grow Rich books describes many concepts that are as appropriate as today as this book was written in the 1930s, bro. It's interesting considering how much the world has changed since then, but the principles and philosophy Hill's outlines are still so meaningful. Because this one was long-winded, I will end this one. So y'all tune in to the next one, and then the next book, y'all let me know which book y'all want to do next. Which one y'all want to do next? Y'all want to do mastery? Y'all want to do the richest man in Babylon? Or y'all want to do the 10X rule? Y'all vote. Let me know. Whoever get the most, then we the richest man in Babylon, the 10X rule, or mastery. We already did mastery anyway. I did mastery time and time again. But if y'all want to do mastery again, we can do mastery. Mastery was the book that changed my life. Mastery was the book that and now that I'm talking about mastery, y'all probably gonna say mastery. Mastery was the book that when I read it, like no cap, no fucking cap, nigga. So look. From the 10X rule, that's from Grant Cardone. The 10X rule is it basically tell you about it basically say niggas ain't going hard enough. Riches is niggas ain't going hard. I'm gonna tell you, the 10X rule taught me, nigga, nigga, that whole taught me, nigga, if you get in a wreck, and somebody hit you, like you ain't had nothing to do with it, like you was at no fault. If you was just driving, if you was just in the car and somebody came and hit you, it's your fault. That's we're gonna do 10X next. We're gonna do 10X next. That book is a motherfucker, nigga. I was like, what, nigga? Look. And so this is basically a summary. If you got into a wreck and it wasn't your fault, it's your fault. You wanna know why? Because you could have left home early. You could have been paying attention. You could have took another way. You could have did all these things. But the thing is all of these is you. You can't blame nothing that fucking happens on external forces. You can't blame it on nothing but you. And that book, it fucking, all these books changed my life, bro. All these books. I used to be a knucklehead. I used to be a criminal. I was a gangbanger. I was a thief. I was a fucking drug addict. All of that shit. I was a broke nigga. I was chasing bitches. I was, bro. I was a fucking I was addicted to fapping, bro. All of these books like peeled off all that bullshit in my life. It peeled off that shit. It made me shake different fucking flaws and self-destructive ways of thinking from myself, and made me who I'm today. And no, I'm not perfect. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, yes, bro. So we're gonna do that one next. The 10X rule. Because it's more than just about, like, so my favorite part of the book, my favorite part of the 10X, and that's the book we're gonna read next, is like the nigga Grant Cardone. And y'all should know about Grant Cardone. He all, some people say he a fraud and all this, but that book changed everything. That nigga, he talk about how this dude had invited him to work with him, and just to see how he work. And he say they was riding around like doing cold calls, and like the dude that invited him out there, like it was the end of the day, and he was like, shit, man, you ready to turn it in? And that nigga was like, nigga, what? Nah, nigga, I ain't got $1 million yet, nigga. I'm finna keep going. What you mean? And he's like, that's the difference between the ones that make it and don't. Because you'll fucking think you going hard. You think like we could sit here and put 40 hours into this shit this week, and we think that's something, but it's the nigga on the other side of the world. He put in there 80. He make your grind look like it's nothing. And that's what the 10X rule is about. So next stream I do, we're gonna get into the 10X rule, man. I thank y'all, man. I hope this shit motivated some of y'all. I hope it inspired y'all. I hope y'all learned something from this. Man, this was good. This was fucking good. This was a good one right here, man. Shit, man. But so next stream, be ready. Y'all gotta turn on y'all notifications so y'all know when I go live, because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna go live. But we gonna get into the 10X rule the next time, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Fellas, don't forget, take that goal, write it down, say it to yourself, see it, believe it, see yourself. I saw myself doing what I'm doing when I was working 60 hours, when I was on that fucking forklift, nigga. I saw it. I saw it. And it happened for me, bro. I said how much money I wanted to make this year. I woke up every morning saying that shit. I had it on my screensaver. So my body moved in that direction. Man,